Welcome back, everyone. This is Akinar with more Expedition 33, where last time we made our way through the Gestural Village, and we were able to reunite with one of our other expedition members. The fourth person has been added to our adventure here, Sael, and at the time, I realized we had not added her to the party, and then off camera, as I often basically have done in between every episode where I go to think about what attribute points, how I'm going to assign those and how I'm going to level skills and things like that, I realized that apparently we cannot add a fourth party member, that actually we're limited to 3. We can only pick 3 at a time, apparently. I don't know if I'm doing this wrong. I don't know if I need to go to camp or something, but it appears that we actually have to remove somebody else in order to add Sael to the party, which is a little bit of a bummer. A little bit of a bummer that we cannot have all the friends here. I was kind of looking forward to having everybody showcasing their talents all at once, but we do have to make a decision, and I don't know that I have made a 100% decision yet, and maybe there's going to be some swapping in and out depending on the battle. But I think what we're going to start with here is we're gonna make it a ladies' night out. I was thinking at first of having Lune swap out for Sael, but I didn't want to lose Lune's cleric abilities. She's the only one that can actually heal anybody in the party, and I really like having that. Especially while we're learning how to parry certain enemies, new enemies that appear all the time. And I also don't want to lose Mael's damage and her. I really like her playstyle with all the stance switching, and I was like, I also want to experience Sael. I want to get her into the mix and see what she's all about. So I think Gustav, for the moment, is going to be the one that does end up sitting on the bench, at least for the moment. Now, it's interesting that apparently putting him on the bench does not actually. Aha, okay, so you have to do like a switch to a different character in order to bring Sael out into the open. Gustav can still hang around momentarily, bemoaning the fact that he has been sidelined. But he's not obviously going to be permanently sidelined. But I have to say, I'm not super in love with this idea. I'll get used to it, but 4 people all at once, just, I don't know. Like I said before, the only game I played I think, basically like this, a turn-based RPG, was Final Fantasy VII. Maybe I played some others that I forgot. But didn't that have 4 people in it? Am I misremembering that? It's been forever, so don't... If I get that wrong, I would not be surprised. But I thought there were 4 people that you could do battle with in that game. Anyway, my lack of enthusiasm at this development aside... let's figure out how we're going to level Sael, because I do want to play around with the new Foretell moon and sun cycling into twilight. I want to get her new mechanics going. So I think what we want to do is just give her I don't know, like an even spread of agility, luck, and vitality. I think is the way I want to go. Maybe level her evenly across the board. That'll give her, because we do care about crit. As I was looking through her skills, there's actually a couple of her skills that are going to care about crit rate, and we also just want to get her a little more buff in these other departments. Maybe we could skew a little bit more toward health, but I think this is reasonable. Maybe we put her up to, I think we'll go with this. We've got recoats, and the leveling, she's probably going to level up a little more quickly than the others because she's a little bit lagging behind. My only question is Gustav going to get XP when he's on the bench? I suspect not, but he is our most leveled character, so it wouldn't hurt for the others to catch up, I suppose. We'll see how that goes. Let's lock this in, though. Just an even 15 to all 3 of those, and then for Mael, I think for Lune, I think we'll give her a little bit more. Her weapon likes vitality right now, huh? We could give her some more hit points there. We could get the luck a little bit more up to snuff. A couple points in crit probably wouldn't hurt, because that also just boosts the other stats. All of these stats have secondary effects that are worthwhile. A little bit of speed added. Let's just go ahead then and give her... The thing is, I wasn't sure about what weapon I wanted to use for Lune. Let me actually quickly check that, because she had a couple weapons that I was debating between, and I don't know that I ever made a decision. Did I switch to Trebuchem? I like this idea of generating a random stain on free aim shot. At least I want to play with it, and I don't think we have yet. So I think we're going to switch her over from Pyromancer duty and see how this Trebuchem feels? Question mark. It's just that these two weapons have such different scaling, and I do want to consider that. Like, there's no overlap at all between the stats that these weapons benefit from. So, so you're making a pretty different investment. But that's why you have recoats, right? That's why you have the recoats there, because when you figure out, okay, this weapon is the one I want to commit to, now I can, let's go ahead and reskew those stats over. I don't want to do skills just yet. So let's get Lune set up with a little bit more luck in this case. And she'll be, yeah, let's do that. Let's give her that. It's all helping the character one way or the other, even if it's not like the most min-maxed efficient use of that. At every single turn, it's okay. Do we want to give Mael a little bit more speed? I think so. I think so, but a little bit more luck wouldn't hurt either. Her crit rate is getting kind of insane. She has just a ridiculous crit rate, so maybe a little bit of speed here is probably a good thing. Let's get her some agility. And there we go. Gustav we'll think about for now, because he's not going to be in action. So let's let Gustav stockpile some points. And then for skills, I think we'll wait on both. Well, we don't have anything to get with Mael, and I think we're going to wait with Lune and deliberate over what she gets next. Let's keep stockpiling points for her. But for Sael, I think what we'll do is we'll just get all of these introductory skills for now, because she has a whole ton of skill points, and we could end up like branching all the way to, you know, grab some of these higher ones like Grim Harvest, which we didn't look at. I haven't looked at yet. Deals medium single target dark damage and heals all allies by 30%. Dude, okay, now that I'm looking at this, do I actually want to pick that up? Because that turns Sael into a cleric. Now we could consider swapping her out for Lune. I hadn't seen this ability. And it does it while you're dealing damage. You do have to consume Foretell, but I guess that's only a bonus. Whatever Foretell you consume increases the heal. Dude, it does cost 5 AP, which is not cheap, but it's not bonkers. It is still a more expensive option, though, compared to Lune's heal. Her heal is much more or much less AP intensive, especially because you eventually get like a free one when you stockpile enough light stains. So I think I'm okay for now. I was tempted for a moment to just level straight up to this, because that does sound like a very, very powerful ability in the sustain department, but it does spend basically all of her. We would have to spend 12 skill points to get to that straight away. So for now, I think I would rather just spend 6 of her skill points, keep a bunch stockpiled, and just unlock sort of these starter abilities, these cheaper ones that would fill out all of her skill slots. I guess she can heal herself with Harvest. Like there's an idea. There's a world here where you could build. Gustav obviously has recovery. There is Harvest that Sael has. She can heal herself. And you could give something like, what's that lifesteal ability? The lifesteal Lumina that you could give to Mael. So Lune being a cleric is not... You could make all the other characters have their own version of healing on top of your tints and stuff like that. So, you know, there's a lot of ways that you can build this. And I can see that it's, you know... They want you to have to make a choice in who's going to be in your party at any particular time. But yeah, let's do what I said here. Let's pick up Phantom Blade. Let's pick up Harvest. And then we go to the other side of the tree and we'll pick up Marking Card, as well as Rush, giving everybody some extra speed. And that seems like a good way to go. And then her skills, I might just rearrange them a little bit here to it feels good to me to just put basically the sun abilities on the left and the moon abilities on the right. All right, so now we have all 6 skill slots filled up for Sael, so that feels pretty good. And I think I've already gone through off camera and kind of rearranged the Pictos and the Lumina the way that I want them for now. We're still leveling some of these Pictos, so making sure we get those Luminas learnt. And then I think I'm going to give Energizing Start to Sael. We might need to give her some more Lumina points because she really can't equip too much at the moment. but I kind of like roulette, giving everybody roulette. It feels at least fun to me, and I think it's just good. It's like a 25% damage boost across the board. That feels good to me on average, right? So that's what we'll do. We'll see how that all feels. Let's also go out here. Let's head back out to the overworld, and we'll quickly go to camp and level up Lune's new weapon. Get it up to a level 5. That way, all of our characters have at least a level 5 weapon, so we can have them all at the same spot weapon-wise. Let's do that very quick, Gustav. We're also going to do some Fashion Souls adjustment here in a minute, because I really am not... these Sakapatat outfits are a little bit not my cup of tea, frankly. So let's... not this one. We might give more Lumina points eventually, but I want to do weapons right now. Let's go to Lune's weapon and Trebuchem. Give me that. It only costs us the 1 catalyst, so... boom. And then we can... I love hoarding my upgrade materials and just making a whole bunch of upgrades at once. Especially when the game doesn't feel overwhelmingly... most fights don't feel like we have to move heaven and earth to really make them happen. So I think that's good. Okay, so now we can head back out to the overworld, and we're gonna visit... our main objective is getting to Esquie's nest, because we now have a password, quote-unquote. Get out the way, is that what it was? We have a password, and so now we can make it through. We can make it into Esquie's nest and make some progress there. But what I want to do first, or on the way there, is I want to visit a couple of the merchants that we crossed paths with before. One of them apparently is over on the other side of the arena here. But we had a couple, I think, cosmetic options, or I'm guessing they're cosmetics. We just needed to get Sael into our party. Now Gustav is back in... I guess Gustav just pops back up. He's the leader no matter what, even if you put him on the bench. So he's always he is always hanging out with you. There it is. We have a new haircut for Sael, and oh, but it is 3K. Yeah, I still am not that rich in the chroma department, and spending those valuable chroma, at least at the moment, to me, is on cosmetics is not as enticing. So we'll actually hold on to... We'll actually wait on that option, and so we will think about things. We'll think about things. There's going to be a lot of backtracking to do. I can tell that there are going to be a lot of things like this that we're gonna hopefully eventually learn how to destroy, because there's a bunch of areas that are blocked by this sort of thing, as well as what I presume to be item pickups. And of course, we've got the various ridiculous fights that we are so under-leveled for at the moment. Maybe a professional, I'm sure a professional, very skilled Expedition 33 player, and maybe I will eventually be one of those players, but not right now. But somebody who really knows what they're doing could make a lot better progress against some of these challenges, even at this level. What am I looking for here? I'm looking... There was one other merchant, was there not? That was out here in the open, but I guess maybe... Did I buy everything from them? I thought there was one that was, like, by the beach. Am I making this shit up? Was there not there? Yeah, over here. Why are you not on the map? I see you now. With your load of stuff that you're toting around. Why are you not on the map? I don't understand. Karabi, there you go. Yeah. What was the, Oh, okay, now, I guess, why did I think that there was stuff here that we needed to get another expeditioner for? I guess I misremembered exactly what this guy had. Okay, he does have the fancy suit for Gustav. Why don't we actually pick that up? That's only 1,000. So I will buy that, and while we're here, it's only 500. We'll get the short hair as well for Gustav, so we don't have to come back to this merchant now. Let's at least get those things, and I just need to get Gustav out of this. I need to get him out of this. This Sakapatat, it's too much. While Gustav is on the bench, we will bring him back to a more... oh, the short hair looks pretty good. I'm not opposed to the short hair. Both the original Gustav and the short hair are pretty good looking. Let's do that for him. So he's basically out fine dining while he's not in battle. And let's just go back to a little bit more of a traditional look for the rest of the crew here. Give them, well, we need to get Sael eventually a new fashion setup. We can go with the let's switch it up to the rebellious hair and the traditional expedition outfits for Mael and the rest of the crew. That's what we'll roll with here. The baguette is great, but we don't want the baguette to see too much action. You do have to pace out the baguette exposure just a little bit. Okay, let's check out Esquie's nest. Let's see what this password gets us. See what I mean, we're finding a way across the ocean, are we not? Let's find out exactly what we're getting into here. Oh, hi, little humans. You need the password to enter.
Golgra said to shout the password as loud as we can. Well, Gustav, you're the loudest.
Really? Hey.
Come on, don't be shy.
Get out of my way!
Jeez, no.
No. It's just that it's the password.
Rico femicola, gor granda bare bombe no passwordito. Gomiku rapito sava.
Oh God.
Look, I am very sorry. It's just that Golgra told us that's the password, and
Come on, it's a gestural. He'll have forgotten in about a minute.
I'm sorry.
They don't do math, they don't do passwords, and they don't remember things. So it's a good thing they're cute. Yeah. Some of these cutscenes, man, are so awkward. Also, is it me or wait, can we not get this item over here? Is it me or I guess we got to circle around to it. Okay. Is it just me, or is there a little thing brewing, or maybe it's been there between Gustav and Sael? I was rewatching as I was doing editing on the last episode. I rewatched that scene with them in camp. It sure feels like there's a little something going on there between the two of them. I can't be the only one noticing that. Oh, what do we have here?
Interesting decor.
Ooh.
Esquie is said to feed on light.
Are you okay, Mael?
I don't know. Getting a bit of deja vu again.
The light here. It feels a little... I don't know. Yeah.
This is just incredible looking. I really, really wish I had my Elden Ring telescope, man, because I want to examine this in particular. You've got arms, you've got appendages coming out of this. Maybe there's an entire entity here, but it feels like there's several. I don't know exactly. That's the thing. I don't know exactly who or what this this rock facing is made up of. You've got this beautiful moss in the ceiling, the lights that are hung everywhere. I thought at first there might have been a face up there as well, but I don't think I see one, at least not yet. What in the world? Oh no, and there's a mime. Oh, there's a mime. Say it ain't so. No. No, too soon. Oh, and there's an elevator. Oh, there's an elevator down to the mime. Are we starting with a mime, folks? All right, is that how we're starting our day? I don't know. Oh, I also see a petanque. Okay, we got a mime, we got a petanque. What are we going to do here? What are we going to do? And then we have... I don't know. We've got all sorts of paths. I am glad that the original, or the first level, the Spring Meadows, had a very linear feel to it. And so far, it feels like the exception. I'm kind of glad. I was a little... Oh, my... Okay. Mael just YOLO'd it off. She just said... Wee! Yeeted herself right off. Mael! I guess Mael has decided where we're going. Okay. All right. Down we go. Down we go. Because Mael is... You know what? Mael, you want to be in charge so bad? Fine. Fine. All right. Can we actually go in the water, though? Oh, we can. Oh, okay. So I thought this was like... This is just... It's not even hip-deep water. Okay, so never mind. All right, so the Petanque, I think, is going to... it's going to be like other Petanques, right? Where it's going to... Yeah, okay. So the question is, where are we chasing you down? Where are we cornering you? Where are we cornering you? Where is your spot? It was a very distinguishable part of the map before that we were able to get you to stay put. It looks like it's over there. I see it. I see it. I see it. Okay, this is a pretty straightforward little mechanic. Getting the Petanque into the right place. Seems good to me. And then, oh. Actually dodged it. Wow. Okay, I forgot that there was an attack with this thing. What am I thinking of? I think I must be thinking of the guy in the Gestural Village who you needed to, like, one-punch KO. He didn't attack at all. But the Petanques, they will run away, but they also will attack you. Okay. All right, so what are we doing here with Sael? Now that she has all of her abilities, we kind of want to start with one of the Sun abilities, right? And build up some Foretell. And it feels really good to start with Focus Foretell when there's no Foretell already on, already on the enemy. But we could also just apply Rush. Does that help us here to apply Rush? Will that actually slow down the clock on when the Petanque runs away? I think probably not. I'm going to guess that 3 turns is a little bit too quick for us to gain any advantage from applying Rush. So why don't we just go straight for the Focus Foretell? I love the animation there. And then Mael can get into her... I did not check Mael's skills, but I think I did play with them a little bit off camera. So she does have Degagement. So let's get that going. Now, the thing is, we have changed weapons with Lune. So Lune is not maybe doing the... Unless she uses her fire skills, she's not necessarily doing fire damage automatically. And so what kind of rotation? Her weapon generates random stains when we use free aim. So it's going to cost us an AP if we want to just generate a random stain. Does that benefit us at all? It might if we're trying to pull off mayhem, right? If you're trying to actually get a break. If you just need that one additional stain and you have the extra AP to spare, that might be a way to go. What I think I want to start with here, though, is Ice Lance. That's the most damage we can do at the start.
Ice.
But it also might slow the guy down? I don't know. We'll see. Ranged combo? Wow. I had not seen that one yet. Okay. We're really not doing enough damage to this thing, are we? At least not yet. We haven't pulled out our big boy. We haven't hurt, or I guess in this case, the big girl. We haven't pulled out the big damage yet, one way or the other. The ladies' night out here is trying to figure out a way to put together all the damage needed to... Do we do Marking Card next, and then we try to go for a Harvest next turn, or a Twilight Slash? We don't really need the healing, so we would be going for the Twilight Slash, would we not? We're not going to be able to afford the Phantom Blade. I think we do Marking Card, and we set up a little bit more Foretell, but the normal rotation might be to just give... Like, we might not have enough time to really set up everything that we want to do here. I don't know. But we at least set up Mark for Mael. But she doesn't have Per Se online yet. She doesn't want to do Per Se just yet. So I think in this case, we're just going to do Twilight Slash.
I saw your future.
We are not dealing enough damage. We're not going to be able to kill this thing, are we? Although it looks like we're going to get another set of turns coming up. So maybe I should have done Rush. I don't know. Let's see here. Mael now wants to do Spark, I guess. We're just doing the normal rotation with her. But she also... The enemy is burning right now, so actually Swift Stride is what we want. Swift Stride, and then we get ready to do Per Se. Hopefully. And then Lune wants to do... Oh, I see. She doesn't have enough AP to do Wildfire, which is what she would want to do. But she don't have the AP. So instead, we could do Electrify, and that would set up a Mayhem. Because then... But then, would she have enough AP to do it? The constant AP struggle with some of these characters... Also, is this thing vulnerable to electricity because it's in water? It looks like it's weak to fire. I think it did weak from the burn there. Okay, I'm just dodging still on that one. So it's gonna flee next turn, but we're gonna get 2 rounds of damage here, but we're still not even close, are we? We're gonna break it though. Does breaking it cause it to not flee yet? Maybe. And I think that's what we'll do, except Lune doesn't have enough AP to do Mayhem. But she's going to get another shot at it. So we don't have to break the thing until the very last minute. I don't know exactly how I want to order this. I think what I want to do is I want to do Marking Card. Marking Card now, and then maybe Phantom Blade next turn. We're starting to get a lot of AP. Does seem like Sael is not going to struggle for AP that much, at least not until we get to the higher cost abilities. Let's do Marking Card for her, though, because I think that Mael is ready to do Per Se. So that is hopefully going to be a lot of damage, because that's what Per Se does. It still is not, it's not a crazy amount of damage. Okay, we're just going to attack with Lune here. We're just going to attack. Oh, Lune has defenseless on her attack. I did not realize that. Oh, shit, we should have been doing that, shouldn't we? That should have been something we did from the start. Huh. We have the last turn right now for Twilight, and we want to do... We've applied 6 Foretell. We want to do a Phantom Blade here, I think. Phantom Blade it is, I think. Nice. Oh, and it broke it. Okay, it did break the Pétanque, but does that actually stop it from fleeing? We'll find out. Defensive stance for Mael means she can do Rain of Fire to apply some extra burn. She could also do Degagement to reapply its... I think I want to do the most damage I can do, though, right now, right? Just in case this thing is about to flee. Like, maybe we can actually kill it.
A storm is coming.
There's 13 stacks of burn now that have been applied, and now we don't really need Mayhem anymore for its break, but it might still be the most damage that that Lune can do, so we'll do it.
Prepare to move your head.
Ah, that did work. Okay, all right. I wasn't sure we were gonna get there, but the all-lady lineup did get it done. Let's go. Okay, so we get a bunch of Chroma Catalysts, another Rico, and a bunch of Colored Lumina. Our nice little treasure goblin has been taken care of. No problem. We did not get to learn whether we can actually stun an enemy out of fleeing. Don't tell me. That is one of those things. I just like the mystery. I like not knowing until the game actually tells me. So don't tell me until until the game lets me know on its own. Anything else down here to find? It does look like there might be something up above, some sort of a tent, but we can't get there from below or from this position. We have to go back up top. So it might have been just the Pétanque. That's probably what we came down here for. Although maybe... Whoa, what was that? What was that? I think that was maybe just some sort of a splash effect that happened just because one of my characters was running through, not because of any enemy that was all of a sudden jumping out of the water, which is what I thought at first. I guess, yeah, we have to go around to another part of the level here. There's not a ladder that gets us directly up, I don't think. Oh, I do see now. Ah, look at this. Look at this. This might be, now that I'm getting a better look at these, it looks like the same sort of creature that was like sort of amassed into the wall. Oh, there's some statues of them. Like, is this the same creature as Esquie, I wonder? Because is this not the yin-yang mask that we saw when we entered Esquie's nest? That's what this looks like to me. And once again, were they originally alive? Or have they been constructed to honor Esquie? Questions, 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 but I think the only thing to do now, unless there was an item hiding over here, I think that was the last place that I hadn't looked. But, back up the ladder we go. And now, I guess, now that we've done a battle, and I've gotten a little warmed up for the day, I guess now I can I'm mentally prepared to take on a mime. So the mime is here. There's no fall damage, right? So the mime is here. We deal with it. Give me that cosmetic, because maybe it's a baguette outfit for Sael, and we've got to get the whole crew into their full baguette. The full baguette entourage must assemble. We've got some shields here for the that we need to take off. So we start with engagement, I guess, and maybe an attack, just an attack from Lune to give it defenseless, because I forgot she has that, which is awesome. And now we maybe can do a free shot. Let's see, because Focus Fortel does one hit, but I would like to take off that shield. So let's use a free shot here. Oh, I like that her free shots are the Gambit callback is so cool. I love it. Gambit was such a good character from X-Men. Loved that cartoon as a kid. And now Sael is living the Gambit roleplay dream. And also, yeah, let's go ahead and do the Focus Fortel. There we go.
Here's your card.
Here's your card. Take it. And I guess she gets another turn because we're fast enough that way. Should I have just given... I should have done the thing with speed, shouldn't I? I should have just given everybody the speed. So I'll do that now. Let's apply Rush, and we'll get another Sun Charge in the process. We're going to see what happens when we have two... Because now we have two Sun Charges. We haven't done that yet where we have two Sun Charges and then generate a Moon Charge. Does that send us directly into Twilight? Because I think it said in the tutorial that you're supposed to get a better Twilight the more Sun and Moon Charges you have. We'll see how that works. So we did Degagement, and also there is Defenseless, so now's when we want to start unleashing the fire damage here. The target is already burning, though, so we could just do this Swift Stride again and just go straight in. The only issue is that Sael can't set us up with a marking shot unless she gets some AP. Maybe we'll give her AP with Lune. So let's jump to Swift Stride. Let's do it. Okay, hand-to-hand combo. No! Oh, well, there goes that plan, because now Sael's dead. Because this mime hits like a truck. I did not... We're gonna be facing against stronger enemies. I didn't even think about... I wasn't even looking at the damage that we've been doing. So it's because you don't do that much damage against the mimes at first. Anyway, they hit hard, and I do not have... I gotta get those parries back. So we are reviving. We have a lot of revives. We're good on that front.
Finesse and grace.
But I need to get my dodging and parrying back in action. So now I guess we're doing per se, because, you know, it's what we do. We just don't get the mark enhancement from it. But that's okay. We still get a bunch of stance damage. So Lune has a bunch of... She needs to actually spend some... she needs to spend some of her AP here, so let's use Healing Light. The thing is, though, the thing one-shots. Is it really worth healing if it one-shots you? If it one-shots you, is it really even worth it?
Eyes shut. Well, well.
Is it really even worth it? So she still maintains her sun charges even though she died. I didn't think about giving her... I'm gonna have to just attack. Unless I... No, I'm gonna attack because I need AP.
Please survive.
Okay, I did survive. Thank you, Mael, for the encouragement. There are very important sound cues. That's kind of what I made use of there. I haven't incorporated that fully into my thinking, but the sound cues are actually a big deal, especially when it comes to dodging, because you can kind of wait until the sound registers and then press the dodge key and you still have enough time, the dodge button. I don't know if I can rely on that with parries. We'll see. We're still a long ways from breaking this this stinker, but we can do... We've got defensive stance for Mael. The target is burning. We can put her straight back into Virtuos, which is what I like to do. Let's do it. This is what we have the burn synergy going for with Mael. Now we can do Wildfire, I think, to just do even more burn. Let's do that. And now Sael can do what? Now is when we want to do something that I guess we can heal her with Harvest. Yeah, but again, what does healing matter if it one-shots you? So I think Harvest, it does spend all of her AP, which isn't great. So maybe we should just do the Twilight Slash instead. Yeah, I'm actually just going to do Twilight Slash here. Let's save the AP. Keep building up that stance damage. Shit, I was late on that last one. God damn it. And now Mael's out of Virtuo stance. I shouldn't have risked it, right? I should have just gone with the dodges there. All right. Well, Lune can't do much of anything, so she's going to be the one that does the revive here.
Thanks.
But powerful revive is a thing. Because that's what I guess Mael has equipped, so that's cool. She gets powerful. Even though she's stanceless. Ah, so it gives us 3 turns. No, there's 2 turns left of Twilight, but it has 3... It's like buffed to level 3 Twilight because we had 2 sun charges and 1 moon charge. So now it's plus 75% damage. Okay, that's cool. So it does pay to try to build up a few more sun or moon charges before doing the alternate counterpart ability to put yourself into Twilight. So now that we are in Twilight, do we go ahead and do Marking Card? I guess so. I could try to give everybody Rush again, boost everybody's speed, but while we're in Twilight, we kind of want to take advantage of the damage, right? So we do Marking Card. I think, I don't know. We need to apply some Foretell. And so Focus Foretell, though, is at its best when there's no Foretell already on the enemy. That's the thing. So let's do that now, because we get the maximum benefit from that. Now we're stanceless with Mael. The target is burning, so once again, we can do Swift Stride to put her into Virtuose, and that's what I'm going to do. Strange combo. No! Fortunately, the strange combo apparently does not one-shot us. It's just the hand-to-hand. So healing is actually worth something. Now, with that said, so actually, Sael can heal herself. She does have Harvest, so maybe we should do that. This is our last turn of Twilight. We could also just do Phantom Blade for the most possible damage. And that could potentially break the Mime. So let's go for the Phantom Blade while we have the Twilight up.
Lady Luck's smiling today.
And we do break. We do get a break. Let's go. Okay, do I start healing now then with oh man, I don't know. It just feels like kind of a waste to spend a turn healing at this point. Like we just want to unload as much damage as possible. Let's get an Electrify and then we can do Mayhem coming up. I think that's what I want to do here. Because now we're just doing damage. We are doing the thing. I didn't get to do... Oh, I maybe should have thought about doing a mark, setting up mark with... But we wouldn't have gotten the break if we'd have done that with Sael, so this is fine. So we're going to do Perse. Because this is where we do it, I think. Or, hear me out, we can just do Fleuret Fury. Fleuret Fury, and we stay in Virtuose Stance, right? And we have so much AP, let's actually spend it.
Precision.
Also, Maya looks so cool when she does this. Okay. Oh, but that was still the stun, and so that turn got skipped, and now we should be totally fine. Everything should be fine.
Here's your card.
Everything should be fine. We're still in Virtuose Stance, and now we get to do Perse, hopefully to finish the deal. Okay. All right, so that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of these fights, they, we do get a baguette outfit for, a baguette outfit, I think, for Sael. Oh, God. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Okay, well, Sael has not... We're definitely using a Chrome Elixir here. That is a non-negotiable. Sael, she hasn't got yet to experience the baguette life, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna let her live her best baguette. She's got the lipstick on there as well, which is great. So okay, she's gonna be the odd one out here. Well, we've all had our turn with the baguette, so Sael has to. It's part of her initiation process, joining the crew here. All right, so but most of these fights, there's obviously Golgra and some that are not meant to be beat right now, except for the most skilled of players.
Well, that will help.
Oh, that's a mushroom. Okay, who did we need to get a mushroom for? Who did we need to get a mushroom for? An odd-looking mushroom. The fact that it glows means it probably should not be consumed. Shit. Somebody mentioned last time a mushroom, and I'm not... It was somebody in the village, wasn't it? I might have to... Did I take a note on this? Was it actually Golgra? I don't remember. I know somebody talked about needing a mushroom. So that is a quest item for somebody we've already met. Hopefully I can remember who that's supposed to be. But just to finish my thought, getting distracted here as per usual before finishing my thought, but most fights I've been able to muddle my way through. Even on expert, it doesn't feel prohibitively difficult. Even when we're losing party members, we have revive toons, and we have ways to muddle through. So we're making it happen, even though not everything is min-maxed completely. Was kind of expecting there to be some sort of a cutscene. You enter one of these new areas, and they like to throw some sort of new challenge at you or introduce you to the new area using a cutscene, but that didn't happen, so okay. We've got an item up here. Let me just make sure. I think that was basically it. That to the first little section here, but I often miss things. So let me just be certain about this. But yeah, in order to get over to that ledge, in order to get to these statues over here, we've got to go through this way. Pretty sure. And there also is, I think, there's also a higher portion over here as well that we have to navigate to both of those places through this way. I don't think I missed anything in that first little mime petanque introductory portion. It certainly sounds like there's stuff that's going to be popping out of the marsh and the ooze around us. I feel like I hear all sorts of stuff creeping around. So far, so good. So far, nothing Nothing crazy to deal with yet, but I'm sure that'll change soon enough. All I'm doing right now when I first get into a section is I just have to, I can tell that Spring Meadows was an exception and that most areas now feel like there are little hidden paths that are actually very easy to miss. And so I am starting to get more into, especially the fact that I missed so much in Lumiere. So I'm trying to be a little bit more of my usual meticulous poking all the corners. It just isn't necessarily the most exciting thing in the world to watch, but it's the only way that my brain can hope to try to faithfully and fully cover a new area without feeling like, oh my god, I didn't check all these places where there could be secrets hiding. Oh, there's an item here. There we go.
Great.
Promo. Let's go. All right, up the stairs. Because I feel like we, there's our cutscene. I knew it had to happen at some point.
No Esquie.
Oh, that's where Esquie is supposed to be? Oh my god, what the hell? Was that thing flying?
Mes amis.
Hey, bonjour mon ami. Ciel.
What? I don't know. He seems nice.
Oh, it's you. Hello again, my terrible swimmer friend. You finally come to learn to swim?
No. I'm not that fond of water.
Actually, that's sort of why we're here. We need to cross the sea. Golgra said you could help.
Mon ami, a rolling stone gathers no moss.
Pardon me?
In the stories, they say Esquie likes to speak in riddles.
In what way?
I don't get it.
We really need to cross the sea. Would you please help us?
There's a lot of you to carry. I'm strong, but I'm not that strong. I will need Flory,
Who's Flory?
one of my rocks.
Rocks.
See? Flory helps me swim. But Flory was stolen by my arch nemesis. The one whose every step shakes the foundation of the world. The one known as Francois.
Okay.
Let me guess. Francois is located deep in Nevron-infested territory, right?
Oh no. He's right next door. Over there.
Oh,
Francois is my neighbor.
okay. Well, I guess we could take a look.
Fantastic. Good luck, mes amis. Please, bring Flory back to me.
You seem to know me.
Yes.
How? I don't understand.
Men trip not on mountains. They stumble upon stones.
Okay.
Yeah, Sael's like, okay, whatever the hell that means. We've been introduced to Esquie. Esquie, my goodness, what an interesting character. He's certainly no Gestrel. He's certainly not a Gestrel. I don't know what to make of him yet, though. I love the mask. I do love the. There's something about the mask that is a very, I don't know what exactly it is about it, but I like it. But I also like. I guess this guy is not a Nevron. If we said that Gustav was saying that we needed to look in Nevron-infested territory, I guess that means that Esquie is not a Nevron. Fantastic. Good luck, mes amis. Please bring Flory back to me. Okay. And I like also the fact that it's, you know, who knows why there's really no explanation as to why a rock would be needed. Why do you need a rock in order to carry us? But you're in a video game. You need to go collect the thing. Go collect the thing from the person to give to the other person. Like, it's just a rock. Okay. I like the voice acting. The voice acting in general is fantastic. We've already noted how, or somebody had noted the fact that Mael's voice actor is the same as Latena's. And I've also been told that Gustav's voice actor is the same actor who played Daredevil in the most recent, I don't know if there was a Daredevil series before, but the only Daredevil series that I've seen, the most recent one that was on part of the whole MCU deal. I don't remember the actor's name, but I did really like the series. That was probably my favorite of any of the various Marvel series. The MCU movies were fantastic, but the little like spin-off series that they did, I think Daredevil was the best one. I really enjoyed it. And I can hear it now. I can totally hear it now whenever I hear Gustav speak.
The more questions I have.
You okay, Sia?
Yeah. Esquie is surprising.
Yeah, what exactly were you expecting? I guess Sayel's having a little bit of a, I don't know if Esquie can read minds. Oh, that's cool. The grappling hooks are awesome. I don't know if Esquie has the ability to look into someone's soul, but Sayel was certainly feeling a little bit of a different interaction with Esquie, as though Esquie had some special insight into her. What's going on with that? Another little detail here I'll mention is I think before these expedition flags, I think I was misreading a couple of them because of the very, very stylized numbering. I think I was just completely ignoring some of the numbers because they didn't actually look like numbers to my brain. So one of them was like Expedition 4 or something, when I should have been seeing like 41 or 40. I don't know what the number was, but I just know if I'd have thought about it for 2 seconds, Expedition 4 would have made 0 sense. So yeah. But yeah, the expedition flags that are being left around, I was just misreading a couple of those before. I do apologize for that. All right, what do we got here? Is there an enemy in the middle? There's something there, but I can't quite make it out because it is so freaking hazy. But we check the sides first. We check around. Oh, no, okay, they want us to do the middle. They want us to do the thing. Give us the cutscene. Okay, here we go. It is this the thing we give the mushroom to? But that's somebody else needed the mushroom. There's a thing in the center that's covered in fungus.
Who dares enter my lair?
Oh, this is Francois. Okay.
You can't just walk into someone's home without knocking. That is incredibly rude.
Are you Francois?
Oh, the little face down there. What the hell?
Rock.
Wait, I thought Flory was the rock.
A rock? I am not a rock. Do you have rocks for eyes? You certainly have rocks for brains. I am clearly a turtle. Esquie! Stop sending hooligans over here!
Stop being a meanie. They're nice humans.
Then keep them on your side of the caves! Now get off my lawn!
It's okay. We'll leave.
He
We're
actually.
just here for Flory.
So, not only are you intruding, you're here to steal? Oh my word! Humans! Well, over my dead body! Rah!
Dude actually said, "Get off my lawn." They're all like, "Do we actually fight?" Like nobody knows what to do because they're so like stunned at the ability or the prospect of actually just fighting this guy. Francois. Oh my God, what a wonderful, lovely interaction that we had there. Okay. Let's just give rush to everybody because, you know, the hare beats the tortoise, right?
Let's be
I sometimes don't know what to do with this game, guys. This game is awesome, and it is also the weirdest, most bizarre thing ever. Okay. I want to do something that does a lot of hits. I want to do multiple hits against this guy, because he has shields we need to get rid of. Do I spend all my my free aims then? I could just. Oh, Lune has. That's right. Lune can do an attack to do defenseless. What sort of? She can apply burn. Okay, so burn can take away shields as well, right? I don't remember how it works. Does each instance of burn take away a shield? Maybe we should test that. Maybe we should find out. The thing is, I would need to apply a little bit more burn. So we could do that. We could do that if we do spark. But we're... Yeah, let's do spark. This is not really the... No, this is not the way to do this, though. This is not how... I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just so... I'm missing quick time events. I'm just very, very unsure about everything after that interaction with both Esquie and Francois, our characters. I'm just going to do an attack for Lune. And I'm going to see if the 4 stacks of burn take away the other 2 shields. That's my test. It only does 1. It only does 1. The strongest ice attack ever. Okay, it was actually a pretty strong ice attack. I thought for a second that was going to be sarcasm. But indeed, it actually hits like a truck. God damn. My characters need more HP. So... somebody is going to have to use a revive here, and I suppose it's going to be Sael, because she's the one with the least AP at the moment. So, and then also, I guess, Lune could heal. So we do a revive tent. We only have 2, now we're down to 1, so hopefully I can get some dodges going here. Although, if everything one-shots, what's the point in healing? The ever present conundrum. I think we're doing Ice Lance. At the same time, is it not effective against him because he's a fucking ice turtle? Okay, that time I at least had an idea because I had seen like there's the 2 pulses and then he unleashes the barrage. Maybe we can get a parry on that next time. Do we need to give anybody some AP? Oh, Mael has lifesteal on her attack. So she can kind of heal herself by attacking. So that's... and she needs AP anyway, so that's what we'll do for her. So for I think we'll just go ahead and... we need to apply some Foretell. Let's do Focus Foretell here. It's a cheap one.
Here's your card.
Let's do that. Oh, wait a second. Oh, the dark damage... oh my god. Okay, he doesn't actually have that much health. It's just that the ice attack from Lune did nothing. Is he just completely immune to ice? That might be it. Okay, well... I said I was going to attack with Mael.
A storm is coming.
Did that heal her? Does she have lifesteal? Or am I... maybe I didn't actually set that up like I thought I did. I think I was thinking about doing it, but then I didn't actually do it. I guess let's see how Electrify does.
Thunder.
Meh. Dark seems to be really good. Dark damage is definitely making some inroads. Twilight Slash? Or do I bide my time? Like this might be an attack turn, build up a little more AP, and then activate the Twilight when you have a little bit more AP on hand. Why don't we do that? Attack.
Okay.
Mael's trying to hang in there. I guess we did not even activate a stance. So that's the thing, if you attack when she's stanceless, it just... I thought it was going to put her into offensive or defensive. So that was maybe a mistake, but I needed AP with her, so... let's just do degagement here and get her train rolling.
So did death.
He's pretty weak to fire as well. I'm just going to do dodges. Just do dodges for the moment. Maybe I'll feel frisky with doing a parry next turn. Mayhem. I think we do Mayhem. Seems good.
Prepare to meet your end.
Oh, yes. It's actually extremely good. Okay, because now the guy is dead. Because we can do Phantom Wave. Or we could basically do anything. And he would be dead. Alright. Francois is... get off my lawn, dork. We pick up Augmented First Strike. 50% increased damage on the first hit. Once per battle. That seems kind of meh. That seems pretty meh to me, but we'll probably level it up still.
Okay, let's put an end to this foolishness. I need to sleep like a turtle.
All this trouble for a tiny rock.
Take it and never come back.
Francois, you got smashed.
Rubbing it in, does Esquie.
But know that I will never stop chasing you.
You are gonna chase us?
But you can't move.
Bro.
Scram!
Okay. Okay. Moving right along. Yeah. Frickin' this game. This video game. Anything to find around Francois. Anything to find around his wonderful habitat. There is a rope over here. And, okay, that was not the way that we came in, so we got to explore there in a moment. But I don't see anything else around the boss arena. Are we gonna, do we need to use another chroma elixir? I guess it's mainly Mael. We could heal her up with Lune. We don't need to use an elixir just yet. We could just rest that flag as well. Probably will do that. Because we need our tints as well. Humph, you can give him back his stinking stone. I don't care. Now scram. Wait, did we actually get the stone? Or was that the Pictos? Not the journal. Did we... I think... Was the Pictos the stone? The augmented first strike? Okay. I guess we need to equip that to somebody so it gets leveled. Equiptos time. Let's switch out the augmented aim. Let's just do that because we got that leveled finally. And I don't think 50% increased free aim damage is whatever. It's... A lot of these are just about the stats that they give you. And this is a pure upgrade in terms of speed and crit rate. So there we go. So, cool. Got that going. Yeah, we might as well rest at the flag. Because there's no enemies that we've actually, like the regular enemies that could respawn. So let's go ahead and rest. And then we head up the rope. Up the rope we go. And where we stop, we'll find out in a second.
Francois and Esquie are very different from Gestrels and Nevrons.
You think the Paintress created them too?
If not, who else?
Maybe they came from another world.
But maybe the Paintress came from another world as well. They seem to be as much in the dark as I am as to the origin of Nevrons and Gestrels and the Paintress. And I guess that's, you know, that's maybe to be expected. All they know is the Gommage shows up every year. And that's pretty much it, because nobody's been able to figure out jack shit otherwise. I think this is above... We're above where the mime was, right? So maybe this actually leads through to the other side. It does not. It actually leads to this item up here. No, what the heck? Are you serious? I thought that was gonna grab the ledge. Let's try that. Oh, I gotta go all the way up back at the stairs. Hold on, let's try that again. Okay, take number 2. There we go. Just needed to do it right. Color of Lumina, got it. So then, where do I, how do I get to this other side though? There was that other section on the left-hand side that I don't quite get how to navigate to yet. So maybe, I guess we have to talk to Esquie maybe, and then there's a new path that's going to open up. Let's find out. Let's talk to Esquie first and see what we get. We have your silly rock.
Flory.
I mean, Flory. Yeah.
That's not Flory.
What do
It's
you
not?
mean that's not Flory?
Ha! I never had Flory. Your rock is still on the Stone Wave Cliffs.
Oh, God.
He got me good.
Wait, Does this mean you won't help us?
If you promise to get me Flory, then we can be buddies.
Oh
Help,
no.
Florrie. We saw you flying just now.
Right?
Oh, you're much too heavy.
Oh dear.
I need my rocks.
Your rocks.
Alas, I've lost them all. I can do much more than swim. I can fly into space. I used to fly all the time with my best friend Verso.
What in the hell?
We'll help you find your stones.
Oh, how lovely of you.
Wait, Francois said the Stone Wave Cliffs. Where's that?
All the way to the north.
Oh god.
Just aim for the big 33. Ooh, I'll meet you outside.
Oh! My question has been answered, I think. I think he actually just knocked down a frickin' pillar, which lets us get to the other side. Oh my god. Wow, we unlocked Esquie and found our way through Esquie's nest. Those are our 2 achievements there. What is... Okay, first of all, so the guy is like literally a spaceship? The dude can like fly through space? What? Secondly, he has a huge, what do you call it? A mental block? Or it's a psychological over-reliance on rocks to be able to do his stuff, which he clearly doesn't need the rocks for. But it's all in his head, and perception is reality. So, Esquie. The fuck? Jesus. Okay, well, you know, it just when in the territory of Esquie, do as Esquie does. New expedition log. I'm sure this will be a wonderful story.
Marcel. Damn you, Esquie, and your stupid mushrooms. Your friend ate them with no problem, but it also seems your friend was immortal. That's the sort of extremely relevant detail that you should mention at the start. Oh, stop crying. You're not the one about to die. I can't believe this is the end of our expedition. We've learned nothing and achieved nothing, and we're not even leaving anything useful for future expeditions. Damn it all, I should never have trusted a giant talking marshmallow. Great, and now I'm losing consciousness.
He sounded perfectly normal until he wasn't. I guess that's the kind of effect that these mushrooms have. What a way to go! Oh my goodness. Expedition 66. Rest in peace. Okay. Yeah, just a wonderful story to add to the rest. Is this really what we want to be turning over to our who were the kids? The apprentices back in Lumiere? They're the ones that wanted us to fill out all the expedition log entries, right? Do we really want to share these sorts of stories? I don't know. I guess we gotta prepare them for reality. Aha! Here we are. We're back at the start, finally. And we get another new Pictos. That is a nice... Oh, it's another energizing start. Yo, wait, what? Esquie is just on the frickin' screen here? What? So, alright. So Esquie is watching us. Don't mind him. This game is throwing me off today. I don't know how to feel about things, guys. I don't know how to feel about Esquie just staring at us strangely from the corner of the pause screen. I don't know how to feel about the fact that I can't actually play with 4 party members at a time. Honestly, that's really, I think, what's got me bummed. I have not fully adjusted to this new fact of reality. It does not feel right for us to have, like, any one of them on the bench, especially Gustav. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to think this one over. What did I even pause for? What am I even doing anymore? Oh, I was gonna do the new Pictos, that's right. We need to equip dose time. Lune is still leveling Solo Fighter, and it's a bunch of health. The one that we just picked up has a whole lot of health, but it is another Energizing Start. So we have Energizing Start 2, and we have Energizing Start 3, but maybe we've missed Energizing Start 1, which makes me a little bit frustrated that maybe I've missed something. Just add that to the frustration of the entire episode. Frustration's not the right word. It's just that I'm all off kilter. The game has got me in a odd direction. It has taken an odd direction, and I just need to deal with it. Who are we giving a bunch of health to? Do I, you know, any one of my characters here could benefit from a whole bunch more health, and I guess it's going to be Sael, because she has the lowest. Oh, she has attack, life, steal. She has that. I wonder if we should just give that to Mael. I don't know. Because Mael's the only one who can't heal, right? So we could give her... switch out Empowering Last Stand for the... what was the one that I was just going to... the one that is the attack, lifesteal. Yeah. Swap those. And now we swap out Breaker for the new one. Is that what we want? To give her the AP? Who has Energizing Start right now? Do any of them have... oh, no. She already has Energizing Start. Oh, but she could get an additional AP. These could stack. That's the real thing here. You don't have to just give every character +1. You could give one character like +2 AP at the start of the battle. That is interesting. That would be really good for Lune. It feels like Lune is always a little bit short on AP. Why don't we do that? Why don't we swap out Roulette for this new one, the Energizing Start? So Lune's going to have a bunch of health, and we can go to Lumina's and swap out, I don't know, probably Rewarding Mark, because we're not doing enough marked shot synergies here. Just give her Roulette through the Lumina's. I think there's definitely some min-maxing to be done with these Luminas. And I need to give it more thought at some point. There's so many Luminas already that we have collected, and but there are clearly some that I'm starting to see that are far superior to others. So okay, I think that's good enough for now, though. That is good enough, and I guess that's it. We did say that was the end. The achievement at least said that's the end of the road. We are done with Esquie's Nest. Are you proud of us? Suniso. Humans are so rude, more so than Gestrals, which is really saying something. What? Where did that come from? Oh, it's because Gustav let loose with the get out of my way. Out of my he should have said out of my game. That really should have been the password. I just realized that. Okay. I guess we'll make a trip back to camp, because maybe there is some, every time we have like a significant... Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Oh. Esquie ability unlocked. Esquie... Oh. This is it. Esquie can help you navigate impenetrable terrain to discover new areas on the continent. That's what it is. Okay. I knew we were going to be getting something. Sweet. Call upon Esquie anytime on the continent by pressing X. Esquie will help you move over difficult terrain, find the other stones to improve Esquie's abilities. The other stones. Oh, like Flory. I see. So that's right. Okay, I get it. We got to collect Esquie stones to unlock. Okay, so Esquie is going to be the one who is breaking all of these barriers for us. The barriers such as, what's the closest one? There's got one right here, right? This one right over here, but this is like the main path forward, I think. So maybe we wait on doing this one, but we're going to clear them all eventually, right? Or maybe we're not clearing them, but we're just navigating over them. How does this work? So now we press X. Now we press X. Okay, so you can't stand here. No, you're too close to mount Esquie. Oh, so we do have a mount. Didn't I make a joke before about having torrent? Where's torrent when we need? We do have a torrent. Oh, but it's like a super slow. Oh, you are you are breaking the. Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Wow. Can I run with you? I can. Okay, never mind. You were going super slow. Wait. When you stop running, you do a belly flop. Ah! Oh my god. Okay. Well, this certainly
I am speed.
We've gained access to the Twilight Quarry. And my life is never going to be the same. Whoa! Oh, I can move. But the camera's completely stationary. What the hell? The ship floating up in the air with the moonlight. That looks very cool. There's like a... Oh, I thought it was a water wheel at first up in the top right. But that's part of a ship. It's a, some sort of a, you know, like a steamboat, riverboat, casino or something. There's an item here to pick up.
Nice.
Oh, a new music record. 33 December of Lumiere? Lumiere? This is so strange. The camera is not, we don't move the camera. Oh my god, and the music. So, I'm waiting. This was another thing that Final Fantasy VII would do, right? You would have these predetermined camera locations, but then you would navigate to a particular portion of the level and the camera would change. Right? Except that doesn't seem to be the case so far. Dude, listen to this music! Oh my goodness, so freaking great. This is such a strange level though. We picked up a music record, and is really that it? Is that it? I'm trying to see if there's any other interaction that we're gonna get as I comb the corners here, but this is... What? Can we run into the foreground at all? How close can we get to the camera? That's it. That's it. Okay. What? Huh? Like, that's... we added a record for camp. That is... That... I don't quite get it yet. There's parts of this game that I just don't quite understand.
Lovely.
Maybe there's nothing to understand. Maybe it's just a quirky-ass game. And it just wants to do quirky-ass things. And have you sitting there scratching your head. So I am.
An advantage.
Okay. Esquie. Oh, the stuff comes back. Oh, it respawns? That's kind of weird. Why can't we just destroy that and be done with it? I guess because then Esquie gets less face time. We need as much face time for Esquie as possible. Well, if Esquie can bulldoze what we suspected could be bulldozed at some point, what about was there not that funny looking rock that was around here somewhere that I just noticed at the start of our episode? Where was that? This thing. Can I bulldoze over this? No, not yet. Can I belly flop it? Okay. So yeah, it said we need to collect more stones to unlock more abilities. So it does feel like at some point Esquie is going to be able to do... I'm trying to do RB to do a first strike, but we can't do that when Esquie is
Fastest ball.
Did he say I'm the fastest boat? Wait, what did he say?
Well, that will help.
Oh! I hadn't missed a thing. Energizing start number 1. Okay, I feel a little better now. Get that in there. Somebody take it. Powerful revive is probably good. It does give her a lot of crit rate. It does give her a lot of crit. The one that we just picked up had what? 320 health, which is awesome. It's awesome. I do want to level it. I guess we will temporarily. Let's swap out critical moment. Actually, we'll back off the crit rate for Mael at the moment, just to give a little bit more AP. But at the same time, do we need to give it to her? Do we need to do that? Let me think about this, because maybe we just give more AP to Mael. Mael. I keep getting Lune and Mael mixed up. I'm gonna probably do the same thing with Sael. Let's just swap out exposing attack. And then, but we just need one more thing for solo fighter. Man, I wanna swap this one out. Let's do it like yeah, there we go. We need to get some more battles going. That's one way or the other. We do need to actually engage in more combat to actually level these damn things. But we do get access to a new merchant. Hiya, humans. Care for a good deal? Of course I do. Okay, couple haircuts for Gustav. Charming and curly. Great. Yeah. Go for it. Go for it. We'll work those into the mix at some point. Cool. More haircuts for... I just love the best part of this episode so far, though, is the... Oh, look at that dismount. Esquie just flies off into the stratosphere. When you actually switch into running mode for Esquie and the voice lines...
I am speed.
I am speed. I am speed incarnate. There was an item here, wasn't there? Yeah, there it is. Oh, it's an expedition log. Cool.
Bergier, Expedition 6.
No, wait. Are you serious? I can't, like, why can I not do that like BioShock? Can I not just play? Can I not just play the freaking log while I'm walking around? It's not gonna let me do that? We picked this one up, right? 62.
Bergier, Expedition.
Ah, no, we gotta stay on the menu. I was like, man, we keep the action rolling here while we listen to the voiceover. Not so much.
Bergier,
Okay.
Expedition 62. Eugene beat the rest of us to 100 kills, but I'm still 3 shy. I might need to do some solo hunting if I'm going to even up the score. Oh, I can hear a big nav coming. They count for double. If I kill it quick, I can boost my score.
The big ones count double. They got up to a good amount of kills there on Expedition 62. They were making some good progress. All right, nice. Okay, we are busting up the barriers, and now we're into Yellow Harvest. What was the other one called? Twilight Harvest? Was that the... I can check the map, right? What was the other one that we just... no, Twilight Quarry. Okay, what is this? What is Yellow Harvest going to be about? I can hardly wait. Is this actually a full-fledged zone? Because it did take a little bit to load. Oh, there's a Expedition 68 flag. And we have Jar's lantern. I don't know if it's specifically Jar's. There's a chair here as well. But it does look like the lantern that we momentarily lit up for our buddy Jar back in Spring Meadows. I did see the ladder here. I did see the ladder. We'll maybe go up there in a second. Was there another path? Not really. Looked like... Sometimes the game debates me into thinking, oh, I'm finding a secret hidden path here, and because there's some walkable terrain, and then there's a barrier. It looks like the only way to go is the ladder. It's not really a ladder. It's like climbing,
Wow.
apparatus.
That is the size of a mountain.
Is it eating
Oh.
the mountain?
Is it? Okay, well now we've seen, I think, dead versions of these, right? Wasn't the hidden gestural arena inside one of these things? This one's moving. Massive Nevron, huh? Okay, so who do I see down there? Do I see another, I feel like it might be another NPC down here similar to the, it's the ship controller shaken because of the grappling point, right? I think the person down here, no, maybe it's an enemy. I thought maybe at first it was like the, that boy that we saw who kind of had the whole distorted face going. Oh no, it's a Gestural. Is it a friendly Gestural? It is. Am I the only one seeing this? A Nevron that is not hostile. All it does is eat the landscape around it. I mean, you know, the landscape probably thinks it's hostile. Did you ever think of that, huh? All right. So it's just eating up all the rocks in sight. Don't tell Esquie. Let's keep Esquie in the dark on this one. The thing I'm wondering about, now that Esquie is kind of unlocking some areas for us and has more abilities to unlock... Can I get across here? Can I not go up there? That's apparently not a navigable part of the level. Okay, no river walking, or no water walking this time for us. Man, why can I not walk through here? Oh, I can jump over, all right. What was I thinking about? I was thinking about the strangely colored, the strangely textured barriers that have been in our way that we're going to have to do a bunch of backtracking for. Is Esquie also going to destroy those? Which would suggest that there's going to be some way to call Esquie, get Esquie on the phone when you're not just on the continent, when you're inside one of these levels. Okay, there's a path this way. Was there... Let me just make sure there was no other route. I don't think so, because the other route was theoretically the river, but we can't actually access the river in any way. So forward we go. This doesn't... I don't know yet if this is a full-fledged zone or not, but it feels like a side optional thing, and that's kind of what we're doing here, I guess, is checking out some optional stuff. Although there are a whole bunch of enemies all of a sudden, so this does maybe feel like a... Oh, he's coming. He's coming. Let's get into it. It's not our main objective, but oh my god, Luna has so much HP because we gave her the energizing starts. Oh, okay, I actually kind of like that. Okay, these guys look similar to the guy eating the mountains, but they are quite hostile to us. So yeah, let's get into it, shall we? Fortunately, they don't seem super strong. So I think we can just jump straight into Wildfire, since Luna has so much AP. That seems good. And now, we don't have anything that hits all enemies yet with Sayel. She's still in single target. She just does single target for the moment. So let's get her normal foretell abilities going.
Here's your card.
And now, oh, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Is that a new Gustav weapon, level 7? Are you really giving the guy who's on the bench gets a new weapon? Yay. Empowering Last Stand learned and Solo Fighter learned. Okay. It is a new weapon it's an Earth Element weapon for Gustav. Awesome. Gustav is like, put me in! Put me in, coach! I got a new weapon. It's my time. It's my time. I'm ready. So many of these currently inaccessible items. Got to make our way around somewhere. Let's just keep taking out the enemies. They're pretty weak. They are pretty, so far, on the weaker end. And maybe we'd want to even like give defenseless. I could swap out degagement for defenseless. Have we ever tried to flee? I kind of want to see what happens if we flee. Let's just see what happens if we try to do this.
Well.
We can flee. Okay, that's interesting. Was there any penalty for doing that? I guess we got to flee because every single, this is my guess, every single party member was going to have a turn before the enemy got a turn. And so because of that, we were able to flee successfully. If there had been one party member that was going to have to wait until after the enemy, then the enemy would have gotten some turns and some attacks in before we got to flee. The whole party has to flee or else nobody flees. So good to know. The reason I wanted to do that, though, is I just want to quickly make a switch here. Let's switch out Degagement for Guard Down. Since we are dealing with some groups of enemies now, we can kind of prioritize skills that do a little bit more group, have a little bit more of a group focus. And that means we don't really have a ton of those for each of our crew, but I guess that might be a reason to switch in Thunderfall. We are getting a lot of AP now with Lune, but she could also... I am not really using this Trebuchem, am I? This Trebuchem is really... I'm not generating random stains on the free aim, and I don't feel the need to, so I think I'm just going to go back to the fire weapon and give myself a cheaper Wildfire. That feels really strong right now. So that's what we do. Cool. Defenseless and then Wildfire. Let's see how that combination works. Let's go again, buddy. I'm ready this time. I got my skills lined up the way I want. So that's good to know. I don't think flee is always an option. Like bosses, you don't seem to be able to flee from. So, but when you can use it, might as well. Except I didn't do it. Wait, what? Hold on. Try this again. Flee.
Chroma's flowing.
Get us out of here again. I could have sworn. What in the hell am I doing? Did I not? Mael. Apparently I didn't actually switch that because I don't know how switching skills works. Ah, okay, I got to do the one extra click there. It's weird how this works. Now I have Guard Down. Okay, I get it now. I get it. All right, let's try this again. Try this again. One more time here. We got our first strike. I think I'm finally ready. Yes, Guard Down. Let's go. Jesus. Now we can unleash the Wildfire. Go. Dude, they're all ready to break already. Man. I wish Sael did something that hits all the enemies, but I don't think she does. It's all single target damage, right? So I'll just stick with her normal focus foretell, I guess, because I wish I could hit everybody with everything, but
brace yourself.
Okay. No.
Take your shot.
Okay, it is just a single attack, but they hit so hard, man. They don't have any health, but they do kill freaking Mael in one shot. No. Okay. Well, I want to do another Wildfire with Lune, so let's get Mael revived. Let's get her revived, and then Wildfire. Because it's too good. And I still didn't give attack lifesteal to Mael, I don't think. No, I did. So she does heal by just doing a regular attack. Okay, cool. So that's good. All right, Lune gets up to a level 19 now as well. Let's just... I don't think Gustav is earning experience here, right? He's on the bench, so that means he can't. So I might swap... I guess this is one thing you could do, is if you've got a party member who is badly damaged, you could swap in somebody else, right? You keep a person on the bench, and then like when you run low on elixirs and flasks, tints and whatever, you can swap in somebody else in between battles. So that's something to think about. I guess we're just rolling through this new zone though. We're just rolling through. What I kind of want though is I would like it. Let's go back to the flag real quick and see if there's an ability that Sael has to just hit everything. Because if we've got these weak groups of enemies that we just want to take out, that's actually a new path, I think. Or did I come in that way? Maybe I came in this way. Maybe I did climb up the ladder here. I did come through here, didn't I? Okay, because here's the gestural. So let's head to the flag and see if Sael has a skill that we can give her that hits everything. Is this... Wait, is this the exit? No, there was the grappling hook. Grappling hook. That's right. That's right. I knew there was either a ladder or a grappling hook or both. It's a long way back to the flag, but I want to do this because it's going to make our progression here a little bit more easy to stomach. Easy to deal with. Because I feel like there's one skill here that hits... Okay, so Bad Omen, I guess, does low dark damage to all enemies. Do we have anything on the sun side? This is Sealed Fate is single target, and Searing Bond is single target. So it's just the Bad Omen, which costs 3 AP. It does apply Foretell. I feel like I guess we do that. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and unlock that. It does spend 4 skill points, but that's fine. And then we'll swap it out for what? I guess we can swap it out, take out Rush, and try to just, if these are such weak enemies, then we just want these battles to be over as quickly as possible. So Rush, getting the prolonged advantage from Rush isn't as much of a priority. Okay, let's head back. And are these guys might be a little different, so maybe they might not be as weak as the first style of enemy, but let's find out. Gonna have to find out eventually. See what we're dealing with here. No obvious weak point to target, right? So far as I can tell. At least not like the other enemies. So guard down it is.
Their defenses are down.
And then wildfire. And they are weak to fire, so that's good. And then we'll try this Bad Omen, but I feel like it's not going to do that much damage.
I see you.
Nah, it actually did pretty okay. 2 attacks. Okay, 2 slashes, and I was hoping that guy would get the burn. Ugh, oh, fortunately, Lune actually has enough HP now, thanks to her Pictos. Maybe we need to be investing more vitality in our friends here. But let's see if we can finish the deal. Sael gets the first go here, and we can jump, I think, straight into a Twilight Slash. She doesn't need to heal, so Twilight Slash it is. And we should be able to just... like, I could give Lune a heal here. That might be a better thing than just letting Mael attack and finishing off the enemy. But then we're just going to use a Chroma Flask anyways, I think, after this battle, so... Yeah, let's just do that. We're going to use a Chroma Flask. We've got 3 Chroma Flasks. Let's just get the... Maybe we'll use a Chroma Flask? Probably. Probably. I don't know exactly what the... I don't know how long it's going to be until we get to another flag. That's part of the dilemma. But I think we just go ahead and use the elixir now. But maybe the most efficient way to use your elixirs would be to, like, swap in... Have Gustav ready to swap in when one of the party members gets low. And then you can get more healing value from that because Gustav will have taken some damage. In addition to your backbencher. Okay, I see the grappling hook point there. Is there something this direction? Yes, there is. Another flag. Ah, okay, cool. So this is probably the main path. Harvester's Hollow. Yellow Harvest. This is a, yeah, I guess this is... Wow, okay. So the subtitle there said Surprised Emotion. Surprised Emotion. Look at that. I do see these Nevrons that are patrolling around down here, which probably are going to be hostile. They look like Jar, except they're not white. Jar was white, so if the Nevrons are painted in white, that means they're friendly. Otherwise, all bets are off. Let's find out what was this other direction first. I'm just I'm starting to wonder if I want to fully delve into this area. This is not like so many of the other portions of the continent that are not the main quest areas. They've all just been quick little side progressions. This one seems to be a full-fledged zone, and I'm not totally sure how much I want to commit to it. There's like, oh, this is just the upper path here. Okay, we can take you. The upper path that has an item at the end of it. Aha, and we get 3 enemies. So let's see if we can fully just, it'd be great if we could just take out the whole group before anybody gets a word in. But I think we have to get a little bit lucky with roulette procs for that to happen. So for now, we are just... Nope, not focus foretell. Bad omen.
I see you.
No, that was a 3-attack combo. Oi. We want to finish this guy up, but I also want to revive... my friend. Lune is the one that has so much AP. Is that from dead energy? Probably. So it's gonna lose... We're gonna lose Mael's stance here, but I think I do use her turn to revive. Do I do that? I don't like losing her stances. I don't like losing the rhythm. And the target is burning. It's a great time for us to switch with Swift Stride. We'll use Lune's turn to revive.
Overflowing with energy.
Because the thing I think is going to die from burn. So... Also, we might just sit at a flag anyways and rest everybody up after this, so yeah, I think it's fine. Okay. We got to learn the moves with these guys, but they are not the sturdiest foes in the world. And now we do get this item here. Okay. Hopefully if I don't fall off both ledges at once. Can I climb back up here? It won't let me climb back up. So I don't think, though, there was anything else to find. Come on. Lune, Sael, give me a hand up. Give me a hand up, guys. You guys. Let me back up. Yeah, I don't think I actually want to get into the totality of this zone just yet. We might even, who knows, we might even be under-leveled for it. I don't know. But I think what I want to do is I want to fast travel back to the entrance and continue exploring the continent for these places that we could not... This is the entrance right behind me, in fact. Okay, I was looking for the little swirling animation, and I didn't see it right away. Or the exit portal. So I want to keep exploring, though, with our new mount to actually see what can be broken. Oh, there's another. Maybe this was the rock that I saw when we started the day. No, but this is behind. This was previously inaccessible. So there's at least 2 of these that theoretically could be broken by a future Esquie ability. We'll see what happens. We don't need to go back in here yet. I don't remember what that zone was called, but I remember that was where we had the fountain. Where we donate the chroma to. Do we have anything? It wasn't the small Burgeon that was the guy that we needed to give the mushroom to. That wasn't this guy, was it? What was the next progression with this guy? Anything? So aren't you going to see your mistress? Me felt mistress, but what I see up, Not mistress. Regent. Oh, that's right. This guy was talking about the regent. That's not the white-haired guy, is it? The white-haired guy isn't the regent, is he? Mistress paints us. Regent tends us. She watches there. Sky. And then we had the option to attack. Okay. So we weren't... I think it was... Wasn't it Golgra or some... It was somebody in the... It had to be somebody in the Justro village that had mushrooms that they were interested in. So that's on the agenda. Oh, this is not the way out. Whoopsie. Where's the way out? It's so easy to get lost and head in the wrong direction, apparently. Are you serious? Where is the frickin' exit? Was it not? This game has it in for me today, I guess. I guess it was this way. Or this is exactly the spot that I was just at. God damn it. I guess it was over. It was actually over yonder. The other... Okay. I actually went down that path twice. Maybe I'm just having one of those days. One of those days which happened... It happened a fair bit in Elden Ring. One of those days where you and the game are just not exactly on the same page. But, let's keep exploring. Let's keep exploring. We gotta get in exactly the right spot here to get our new mount active. So we know this thing we gotta break at some point. We've now, I think, explored behind... Yeah, we did this over here, the Twilight Quarry. So we've done it all except for what I think is the main path forward, which is up in this direction and columnar jointing land. So that's the main path. So the only other part that we haven't re-explored was back near the beginning, right? Which is over here. Oh, okay, that's why I got a little bit... I didn't notice the bridge. The bridge is... it blends in a little bit. If you forget what it looks like, which is what had happened in my case. Over here is the stuff that I was thinking of breaking. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Out of my way! Rocks. Funny colored rocks. Get the hell out of here. What do we got? Ancient... Oh no, another gestural focus zone? I don't think I can take it. Not after last time. Oh, unless it's just... Okay, unless it's just like the quarry. It's this weird thing where you just go in one little area and there's a record that you play. Okay, I guess that's all these are. Is these strange little areas where the camera doesn't move. There's no other item back here, I don't think. And nothing else that happens as you explore around. So, wait, how the hell did I get over there? How the hell did I get there? That was weird. I don't understand exactly how my L ended up in that spot, but all I know is that there's nothing else to do. Sure seems like it. Okay. So yeah, I think that is where we're going to wrap up this installment of Expedition 33. I have... thank you for hanging out with me through this, I wouldn't say a trying video, but it's definitely... The game is got me... The game is... It was in a strange... Strange things happened today. And I don't think I was really fully prepared for them. Esquie. I'm sure Esquie will grow on me, but Esquie is a funny one. Esquie is... has got some personality, that's for sure. But it is fun that we have finally unlocked the... I am Speed. Speed Incarnate has been unlocked, and we can now... Do we actually run around faster? I think we actually do, don't we? This is actually significantly faster than if we were running with just... Oh yeah, we cover ground so much more quickly with a... Yeah, okay, so yeah, you're not lying when you say... When you say your speed, it's not fully false advertising. But we have a new progression to... Oh, there's a third one here. There's actually 3 of these, and not to mention all the ones that are within various zones that need to be backtracked. Those gotta be destroyed, right? But this is really the main event here that we will be getting to next time and checking it out. I guess we will go ahead and pick up this item.
Perfect.
We got some chroma to add to our list, and that's where we'll leave things off for next time. But I think it's just the other thing that I'm not used to yet is the fact that we can't actually have 4 party members all at once. We have to bench somebody and add another, and then we get to do, you know, then we get to bring in, oh, but I guess, did we actually, oh, we do get to swap to Sael even though she's on the bench. Did I just not swap enough before to go through? You can actually go through all 4 characters. Okay, so I guess that's something, but I was really looking forward to being able to just battle with all 4 party members all at once, but now one of them doesn't get to join in the fun. It's part of the game, and it will make sense to me at some point, but it's a fact that I'm still coming to grips with. So there's also just a lot of decisions now to be made. We've unlocked so many different Pictos and Luminas, and I feel like I'm a little bit at this stage of the game where in the past, before I started like streaming and recording, in the past, this would have been the spot where I probably would have just started a fresh file and played that as my quote-unquote first playthrough, because there's something about, okay, let me just wipe the slate clean and go ahead and reabsorb all this information slowly and factor everything into my thinking as we go, as opposed to just, oh my god, I've got so many options right now, how do I choose between all of them and get all my characters the way that I want them? I will figure out a way to make sense of it all, but it's just one of those things where several different aspects to the game that I'm having to figure out how to cope with. I need some copium, man. That's just maybe I'll go and I'll spend the rest of the day getting a nice helping of copium. and we'll circle back around and have some more fun next time. Thank you all very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.